go home and see my kids, and that's the first thing I want to do. But yeah, no, it's been a long time, and I am just so appreciative of all of the firefighters and everybody who have been supporting me 100% the entire time that I've been in there. So yeah, it's just overwhelming.
Have you had a chance to speak to any of your students at Lunsford? Or?
Not directly. I've seen the cards that they've been sending in and communicating to me, but I have not been able to directly speak to the kids there. But if I had to say something to them, you know, I'm here, I've made it, and I'm looking forward to seeing them soon.
What's it going to be like to see your kids at home today?
Oh, it's going to be crazy. We told them last night that I was coming home, and they just jumped up and were doing, you know, jumping jacks and flipping around the room, and it was just so good.
How's your wife?
Oh, she's right around here somewhere. She's been with me the whole time. She's crazy, steady, love her so much. Couldn't do this without her. But yeah, I don't know where she is. There she is. Yeah, she is. She is amazing. Just taking on everything. She learned nursing 101 in there, and she's able to do all the things for me that I need to have done at home, and she's just incredible.
What was your thoughts going through when you were in the hospital? What was going through your mind?
Oh, just lots of ups and downs. You know, like when I was in the ICU, those were some times where I just didn't have any idea what was going on with me. No, we didn't know how many surgeries it was going to be and everything like that. It ended up being 5. But, you know, they didn't know. They had to see how one surgery took and then how another surgery would take. And it was just a lot of unknown. But once they got to the step down, everything moved so rapidly. They were like, I think I got the step down on Friday, and then they were like, oh, you're leaving on Tuesday. And it was like, what, Tuesday? I don't even know if I can like lift my legs up right now. But no, the doctors were great, and they took care of me, and the nurses over there, I can't even tell you how awesome they are. And it was just a good experience overall for what I had to go through.
Brian, also, just how old are you, and what was it that motivated you to become a firefighter? I understand you joined in 2021.
Yeah, so I'm 43 right now, and I just you know, I had been coaching at the high school for a while, track and field, and you know, we had three kids at that point, and coaching track and field takes a lot out of you. You know, you got a really full schedule when you get home from school, then you go to track practice, and then you know, it just is a full day. So I wasn't seeing my family as much as I wanted to. So I quit coaching there, and then I wanted to do something to give back to the community, and I thought this is a good way to get some new skills. And yeah, I found a love of, you know, working with the firefighters, and it was just a good match for me.
You're obviously still recovering. Have you been able to think back on that night and it all turned around?
Yeah, it's there's no other explanation that I could have gotten out of that entire ordeal except for God. I mean, I was down in that basement, and I said a prayer, and you know, just God got me out of that, and there's no other way that I could have escaped that thing. It was crazy down there and terrifying, and I don't know. You know, I had moments of clarity after saying prayers and thinking about my wife and my kids, and you know, it's Trevor. I love Trevor. We had just started bonding together as a unit and everything, and we had some dinner the night a couple weeks before up here, and his kids were there, and our kids were there, and you know, Captain Shaw's kids were there, and it's you know, it's really, really unfortunate. I'm very sad about everything that happened with Trevor. I wish that all of that didn't happen to anybody. I mean, but yeah, I really am gonna miss him too, because he was a great guy.
Seeing the doors to the ambulance swing open and everybody out here, what was that like? What was that moment like for you?
That was awesome. It was incredible. I didn't realize that everything was going to go on like that. It was yeah, I just had no idea what was happening. I knew that there was going to be people here, like, you know, like cheering me on and stuff like that, but I didn't realize how many people would be here cheering me on, so it was really cool.
So I said that, you know, you talked about wanting to get back on the truck when we first saw you in the hospital. I just wonder, what is your long-term prognosis?
Well, the physical therapists that are at the burn center, they say that I am supposed to be able to do all the things. I have goals to get to play basketball in the driveway with my kids, and do all of the sports and run and jump and do all that stuff. And they're telling me that it's going to be a long road, but I'm going to be able to do it. So, that's one of the goals that I have. I'd like to see about getting back on a fire engine and seeing how that goes too, and trying to get back in business there too.
How do you feel about him getting back on a fire engine?
No, honestly, ever since he said he wanted to get back up there, I'm gonna support whatever he wants to do. Like, the fire department has been so amazing. They keep on talking about like the brotherhood and sisterhood, and they're just such an amazing support system. Like, I can't imagine not being a part of the fire family. So, I mean, I think we'll get there when we get there. But I'm ready to support him in what he wants to do.
What is it like for him to come back home?
I'm so excited. I've been living up in DC with him, so I've been with him most of the time. So I'm just so excited to get back to our family.
What's your name?
Lisa?
Lisa. Thank you.
And you have 4 children?
Yes.
4 young children?
Yep.
Thank you, guys.